Hi and a huge welcome to Steve's Kitchen. I'm here in Italy and I've looked all over the stores for some golden syrup for a recipe I need. I can't find it anywhere. None of the stores have it, but it's very simple to make. So I'm going to show you today how you can make golden syrup. Now, if you haven't come across golden syrup before, it's used in a lot of English cooking recipes and it's not dissimilar to a pancake syrup. So come on, let's get on and make homemade golden syrup. I want to start by making a little bit of caramel. I've got 200 grams, that's 7 ounces of regular granulated sugar. Just going to add 1/4 cup of water in with that. Now pop this on the stove on a medium heat and you don't need to stir this at all. We'll wait for those sugars to dissolve and start to bubble. And then we're looking for the colors to change to a nice rich caramel. Now if you want to be scientific, that's about 150 degrees Celsius or 300 Fahrenheit when you start to see what we call hard crack, which is when the caramelized colors will start to appear, and that's hard crack. And we don't want to go too long after that because we don't want to burn the sugars. What we need to do now is add water into this, but don't add cold water. Take boiling water from the kettle and we're just going to add 600 mils, 1 1/4 pints, but just a little bit at a time. So you see it's going to fizz up. Be a little careful. At this point we're stopping the caramelization. Now I can add the last of that water in. So now we've added our water, we have to add more sugar into this. So I'm going to add 1 kilo of sugar, that's 2.2 pounds. Next I'm going to take a lemon. I just want to cut 1/4 of this lemon. Now you could add lemon juice into this, but I like to add the full 1/4 of a lemon. The acids from the lemon will stop the crystallization, but also there's a chemical reaction. The acids from the lemon will turn some of the glucose into a fructose or an inverted syrup, and that's where we get our golden syrup from. Now we need to bring this back up until we've got a simmer. And when we've got this back up to temperature, we're going to let it simmer for about 45 minutes. Some of the liquids will evaporate off of there and we'll have a beautiful, albeit still hot, golden syrup. Now we've let our golden syrup simmer away for 45 minutes. Just come and take a look down here. It's time for me to remove that lemon out of there. It's done its job. And I've allowed the golden syrup to cool down a little bit. It's still a tiny bit warm. And what I've got here is a jar that I've sterilized with some boiling water. And I'm going to use a sieve just to run the syrup through, just in case there's any bits of lemon in there. And there you have it, one beautiful jar, still quite warm, of golden syrup. Now I needed golden syrup for some Anzac biscuits that I'm going to be making on the channel in the next day or so. So get across and check that out if you haven't already. And for those of you around the world that have heard of golden syrup but didn't know what it is, that's what it is. Very simple to make. It's called an inverted syrup and it will last for many months, perhaps even years, in a sealed, clean jar like this. And if you've enjoyed this video, please share the love, give it the thumbs up, and I must at some point make dark treacle as well on the channel. I will do that. It might need some reminding, but in the meantime, be good and I will see you in the next video. Take care.